The guard waves his hand. This is Sarah's Fortune private vessel. Riffraff aren't allowed in, he says. Okay. Giant ship over yonder, none other than Fortune's own vessel. She keeps it parked here to gloat over all of us poor people. It's just one of many. She's got plenty of boats, too many to sail all at once. Oh, that... By rumors? Wait, hold on. This vendor will sell you rumors about people and places, unlocking new side quests in your quest log. Whoa, I want to do all of them. Owen has lost his brother under suspicious circumstances. Speak to him at the arbor near the jail to learn more. Someone has opened up an ill-advised endeavor of lending money to the denizens of Bilgewater. Unsurprisingly, things have not gone as expected. Find his place of business in the Fleet Streets. Little info is known other than there's someone at Baron's Rest that needs to speak with someone who can keep things to himself. Her name is Renee. A woman grieving the recent loss of a loved one is in possession of a mysterious coin. She wishes to know more about its purpose. Speak to her at the Baron's Rest. An anonymous tip about 2 building owners in the Fleet Streets wants someone to connect the dots. The first building is a mom and pop shop run by 2 of the nicest vendors in Bilgewater. The second is a recently purchased abandoned warehouse. Sounds paranoid, but speak to the owners of both buildings in the Fleet Streets. Really? Very interesting. So wait, can I see on my map right now if I have quests nearby? I do. I can see there's like a quest here, I think. Like this guy here. So I can see that's one of the quests. There's another one here. Another one right there. Yeah, right here. That don't look like the work of some errant maniac. It's deliberate, as if to make a statement. Looks like the work of the powder kegs. I see them come by yesterday looking like they was in a dangerous mood. My brother. Oh, that's not good. Terrible, terrible, the man mutters to himself, looking at his deceased brother. Deceased. Terrible, like fate. Well, that's the damn question, isn't it? Hold on, Pyro. I didn't see your thing. And I don't think I did Shalty's one as well. Thank you, guys. A man can be gutted right out in the open in front of the jail, no less, and yet not a single witness will come forward. He casts a glare at everyone around him. Who are you? Name's Owen. My brother there is Alex. We work as a longshoreman, but last night Alex didn't come to the inn. Now he's here, dead. It's his fault for being out. Who could have expected this? Bilgewater ain't safe, but I didn't think it had gotten this bad. Well, who could have done this? Maybe someone mistook him for someone else. They didn't even take his money, so it wasn't no mugging. People keep talking about gang-related killings in Bilgewater, but I don't want to sniff around and get mistaken for some rival gang member. You look like an outlander. Don't think anyone would expect you being affiliated with a gang. Please, ask around in my stead. I just want to know how it happened. I could pay you some coin. Yeah. Alex wasn't the best brother in the world, but I deserve at least to know what happened. Any idea, would you ask? Well, there's that guppy Lenny near the bridge leading north to Grey Arbor. He's got his ear to the ground and about most things around here. There's also my boss, Darren, south by the shipyard, just below the lighthouse. He's familiar with the goings-on of the arbor. I'd start with those 2. Oh, okay, so all good, man. Rest well. I hope you feel better soon. Ooh, it's quiet day, no crowds, but that's they're doing their activities all trips out of the town's eye. What, you don't think I could know a word like surreptitiously? Don't insult me. Okay. Well, is that? Yeah. Let's look at this place, man. Green essence. I would take all that gold. For you. I like plants. Good for you, man. Good for you. In fact, I like plants better than most people. Okay, well, sure. Pyro fluid? Scraps of thick hide? Pretty sure these are like crafting materials for enchantments. Ooh. Cool. No, there's no breaking that. I was wondering if like maybe I could, but no. Okay, nothing going on here. Wonder if I can like it's acting like I can go there, like on the side. It's showing me a door, but I didn't see a door inside. Hold on, let me try again. Is there a door here? Not really. Where's that door? Oh, can I? Seems there's a way to go down there, maybe. I don't know. No. There's a door here, and yet there's no door inside. Which, you know, makes zero sense. I am Groot. So maybe it's something else to reach here. Maybe like there's another way. Hey Jones and Steve, how are you guys doing? I am bald indeed. My hair is gone. Oh, I can go there. Okay. Behind me is the Bilgewater Gondola. It can take you to anywhere in Bilgewater lickety split. Safe as a house to boot. Okay, it's like a fast travel thing. Interesting. Doing all right, nice. I'm doing a bit better. I'm trying not to think too much about everything that happened, but yeah, I'm doing better. And as you can probably hear, I'm still sick. And the past few days didn't help. So in fact, I feel more sick than I felt before. So, but yeah, but other than those two things, I'm okay. I'm all right. How's the day finding you? A man says, leaning against the post. Are you Lenny? That'd be me, yes. Whatever you heard, it isn't true. If I can be of service, my ears are open. What are you doing here? Well, just taking in the air. The salt of the sea is good for my lungs. Do you know anything about the murder of the longshoreman, Alex? Alex? Oh, Al. He stops and ponders for a few seconds. No, I don't know any Alex. A murder, you say? Really? Really, you don't know him? Really? Like, Alex. Oh, that Alex. No, I don't know him. Like, come on. Give me your gold. I want my deep voice. You're cold. I mean, you're gold as well. Why not? You sounded like you were about to say something. Ah, yeah. Seems I was mistaken, he says. He steals a glance at a nearby street vendor as he speaks. Why did you look at that street vendor? Him. Oh, Lenny leans in and lowers his voice. Look, I didn't want to say anything, but yeah, I did see it. That guy there is Barry. The man's a butcher through and through. Now, what do you think would happen if I told old innocent Owen that Barry butchered his brother? Owen's gonna get visions of glory in his head and run headlong into Barry's knife. Now, both brothers are dead. Do you have any idea why a dock worker would be murdered? Why? Is there a reason for anything? Oh, dude, I can't even go and beat the butcher myself. Like, I have to. Oh, man. Owen should hear the truth. No need to get them both killed. Alex Lux has run out, but that don't mean Owens has to. Well, thanks, Lenny. Sometimes the best things to say is nothing, he says. He nods, dismissing further conversation. Well, that's not great. If we are here to save the Palengi from themselves, then why this cycle of violence without growth? I don't know. More coin for me, less for you. That's not greed, it's just economics, mate. True. When I was a girl, we'd try to work up the courage to go to the Grey Harbor. None of my friends made it. Closest we got was just seeing the gate. That was enough to scare me every night for weeks following. It was so silly then. Now I don't even try to fool myself and think I would go there. Okay. Down the road north is Grey Harbor. There was a harrowing there a few years back. Ravaged the place. Before you can even get there, there's a blockade. All I hear are screams down that way. I wouldn't go there myself. Screams? Coming down the blockade? Okay, that's not good. A warning to those who seek passage this way, avoid yonder boat. They heaved me near overboard, threw my bottle into the seas worst of all. I sit here to recover my bearings. Do not muddle self-preservation with cowardice, they are distinct. Okay. Whatever you say, my dude. He's alive, I tell you. Lamb wouldn't take him and the wolves spat him out. Believe me. Gangplank lives. Ugh. I hope not. I was able to hear it. To hear it every day before COVID. True. True. Whoa, what is this place? All the phone. Let's save here. I'm doubtful this is gonna end well for me. Corvin ain't taking visitors. Scram, the doorman says. He has wild, glaring eyes. Okay, I will scram, indeed. Last thing I want is for Corvid, or whatever his name is, to be mad. It's really, really fun. Combat system is turn-based though, so like it's not for everybody, I feel like, but for me, like, I'm loving it. And it's like a turn-based system, but it's really well done. There's like a lot of strategy to it. It's not just like do your attack and plan your healing and stuff like that. Like, there's a lot of things going on, which makes it like super interesting. There's like tons of side quests and like exploration to do, and there's like fishing and enchanting and yeah. What? I've had a long day's taking a rest. So what if it's morning? Sometimes an hour still counts as long as days. Look, I don't see you here catching no fish to sell at market, and you here to just to piss in my ear. I'll just get up when time's pleasing me. I think that's like a spot for fishing.
Do they tell any stories of you, the great guru truth bearer?
I am but one of many truth bearers. There are no stories
Good night, Willie.
of me that I know. What
Thank you, man.
Do they tell your stories in the Freljord?
Of course they do. It is good to have myths, legends. The Freljord, oh, it is a land full of legends.
Interesting. So that's just like a random like conversation. It's not even. It's not even like part of anything. I don't trust fish. Me. All of them look right shifty, I reckon. Okay. A rather intense man surveys the remains of a beached ship. Most of that is too waterlogged to salvage. We waited too long to hold it in, he says to himself. Are you Darren? I am, and you are. Oh, I choose. Ilawi. A Kraken priestess. We've got different names for the bearded lady, but I guess she's the same. Never heard of you, but you've heard of me. What's your business here? He says. He is sturdiness personified. Is there a lot of violence around the arbor in general? Always. This is Bilgewater after all. People that don't like the law like Bilgewater. Do you know anything about the murder of the longshoreman Alex? Alex doesn't ring a bell. I don't even know the name of most of my employees, so maybe I'm not the best person to ask. He was found dead. Any idea what could have happened to him? Maybe it was some kind of gang initiations. One thing goes wrong, tempers flare up, and suddenly someone gets hurt. Happens all the time. That'd be my measure of things. Well, thank you. So, do with that what you will. I have other matters to attend to, he says. He turns away and refocuses on the ship being salvaged. So, it doesn't matter because we already knew what happened to Darren, but I was curious to see what he would say. A garden ring? What's the difference? Attack power instead of... Wait. Oh, it just more attack power. I lose a lot of HP though. Wow. 70. That's huge. I'm not gonna equip it. I'm gonna wait. Interesting, we're gonna wait. What's that? It's a plunder crab. It doesn't look fluffy, but it's in the shipyard. Try to pet it. The crab snips at you as soon as your hand gets near it. Nearly feral. It's a wonder if it hasn't hurt someone yet. Fluffy? The plunder crab stops and looks up, recognizing its name. It's Fluffy! What's fluffy about this guy? Bro, it's a crab with a cannon gun, like a cannon for a face, and like a wood, what? After a moment, it turns back to the pile of trash it's picking through. Suddenly, it catches the scent of cabbage. One whiff of the putrid greens, and the crab is at attention. Here, Fluffy. Fluffy sends at attention. The only thing left to do is to lead him back to his master. Oh, and he follows me? Oh! Oh, that's cool. An escort mission. Great. If you move too far, he stops. Interesting. Bro. This is ridiculous. Luckily, we're almost there. My fluffers! Thank you for returning him. The sailor beams with joy. The crab stares at the cabbage. Keep Fluffy for now. No, I hand over the cabbage. Who's a good crab? You're a good crab. Without looking up, the sailor hands over the promised reward. 50 silver serpents and a few chunks of raw cabbage. That's it. The indigent sailor leaves his hand outstretched as he nuzzles the briny, unwashed crab. He drives a hard bargain. Okay. I got 5 fermented cabbage. Oh, so that's another ingredient for enchantments. Cool. I mean, that's nasty, but cool. Oh, that's a fishing spot right there. Whoa, don't scare me like that. I almost fell in the water. Shh, quiet, you're scared of fish. Sometimes I watch the fish and pretend I am one. I've done that since I was a boy. Blessing of the bearded lady upon you. Okay. Is that, wait, is that like a fisherman thingy? Low tide market. Gotcha, Steve. Ooh, hello. Chat. You found your way into the low tide market. Don't see something you like, check later when the tides are different. New tide, new wares. Spend your mark here instead of at the other lad. At least you know what you're getting. Sure. This vendor uses a special currency called black marks. Items in this shop are very rare and usually carry special properties. Black marks can be obtained by trading in artifacts and by trading fish at a fishmonger. And anything tradable would appear in the treasure category of your inventory. Blue flame amulet. Prospector ring. More gold. Interesting. Tome of knowledge. Unlocking potential within grants a single rune shard to Eloy. Ilawi. A tome of knowledge, okay. Dark waters, Ilawi. Oh, the skins! 100 marks? Wow. Caulfield's hammer? Owned by the Smith's Caulfield, the hammer releases a pulse of magical power when it strikes, amplifying the power. It's too small to be used as a weapon. The curious properties of its strike may be useful elsewhere. Lighthouse Key. Oh. Oh. Very interesting. I'm not gonna... Oh, I'm gonna talk to this guy here. Maybe this guy sells the thing I need. What are we here then? A new guppy on the dock, is it? The man says. Don't worry, chum. I don't bite. Name's Leo. You're the capable source. I'll tell you how things work around here. See, I'm a fishmonger, and everyone on this pier brings me their fish, and for good reason, he says. Let me guess, because you're hungry? It's the coin I trade him for. The special kind, chum. Hard to find currency that can get you things you can't get elsewhere, and all I need is fish. There are some less than savory merchants that deal only in black marks. You give me fish, I give you marks. Spend them how you like. Browse wares. Sure. Special vendor that sells fishing equipment. Can trade fish for inventory, black market, blah. When your shipping increases in level, the fishmonger will unlock new fishing locations in your map. Rod power 16, line 18, reel 62. 81, okay. Thing is, I have enough to buy both the measly grub and the small worm. I'm assuming it's just a matter of stats. And it's not like, you know, because some games will have like, well, that type of like bait will net you these fishes, and that other bait will net you different fish. I think in this game it's more like here are your stats, and if you hit certain thresholds, then you get access to more fish. At least that's what it feels like, because like it's only stats here. It doesn't say like anything else. It just says stats. I think we're gonna go with that. Right, this is broken. This is completely broken. I just equip stuff, but I can't see because the menu is broken. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, at least it did equip my fishing rod. That's weird. I can't reach that boat. I don't know what it does though if I were able to reach it. Let's fish here. Very curious to see how fishing works. You will find fishing holes like this one while exploring. While in these locations, you are safe from enemies and combat encounters. To fish, walk up to the edge of the water and initiate your casts with the interact button. Once initiated, the casting power meter will display and cycle back and forth. Press the interact button again to cast your line. Distance you cast will be based on when you time the button press. When your line is out, simply wait for a fish to approach and hook onto your lure. If needed, you can adjust your line by pressing the interact button to reel in gradually. When a fish is hooked on your line, you must reel them in by pressing the interact button, move in the opposite direction of the fish. Many fish will put up a fight and require you to wear them out before effectively reeling them in. The outer ring of the fishing meter is the fish's stamina and will drain as the fish fights. The inner ring of the inner meter is your line strength, which depletes as you fight the fish. Your line strength will deplete faster than the fish's stamina, so the key is to wear it out before reeling in with the interact button. If your line strength is fully depleted, your line will break and the fish will get away. And successfully reel the fish back to the edge of the water will be caught. Once caught, the type of fish and size will be revealed. Records can be viewed in the fishing journal. Okay. In some cases, you will catch a treasure instead of a fish. It can be opened in the inventory to reveal additional rewards. Different fish, types of fish, and trade them into fishmonger for black mark currency. Rare and unique fish can be found at each of the various fishing holes. Be sure to experiment with fishing equipment, which enhances your line strength and the ability to attract bigger and better fish. Cool. There's a fish. Come on. How does that? I don't understand how that works. The fish kept like going super far away from me. And I was moving the left thing. Oh, I see. I see. I get it now. I get it now. Man, catching fishes is hard. How did it get away, man? What? Hey, Rory, what's up? How you doing? I don't understand this fishing system at all. I need, like... Please, game, please explain to me. Spot on, okay. Well, fantastic. Yeah, my line is, yeah. Bro, this is almost impossible. That's crazy. It's so difficult, man. I feel like there's something I'm not doing right, because it says like reel in and adjust direction, but like... So, okay, so I see that when I do this, it doesn't work, okay. Big Halo game? Nice. Nice. How are you doing, Rory? Like, what's been going on? Okay. The thing is, like, it's trying to place the marker, because, like, even when you reel the fish in, you have to, like, constantly make sure you follow where the fish is. Like, the line behind the fish is like the direction in which I have to push to reel, because otherwise it just doesn't work. Finally, we caught him. Serpent Isle baby squid, a small squid with fierce like the kraken. Okay, so in my fishing journal, it said, this menu is broken, which is super annoying. Yeah, this menu is completely broken. Like, I can't, like, the entire fishing menu is broken. Like, I can't even, like, interact with it. I can fish, which is, I guess, the good part, but I can't even, like, see what fishes I'm catching or, like, how the thing is working out. Maybe, oh, you know what? Let me try something. What if I go mouse and keyboard? Oh, I can at least scroll up. Okay. So with mouse and keyboard, at least I can, like, scroll up and check out stuff. A small squid with fierce like a kraken. And I caught one of those. Thing is, like, if I go here, I can't, like, back out of this. There's a menu behind this, and I can't even access it right now. You can see it briefly. If I do triangle, you'll see it briefly. Like, it kind of flashes. So it's still broken, and at least I can see the fishing log, I guess. Work, gym, sleep. Just get back from dinner. Nice. What do you eat? Speaking of dinner, I really have to eat something soon. I am starving.